Hi, I'm back. Well, I can't say back because it's my first video. So, welcome back to my chitty channel. As the title and the look of my face, this is some deep shit story time. I really didn't want to make this video, but everyone literally keeps asking me, and I'm so sick of saying the same fucking story over and over again. So, we're just gonna keep it short and sweet and get to the nitty gritty. So you're probably like, what the fuck? Let me zoom in so you can see. So it all started with, you guys know I travel for work and stuff. So I was in Bmore, Baltimore, which apparently is crazy. I'm from San Bernardino, so I don't think really anything's that crazy, but apparently, yeah, Baltimore is fucking crazy. So I should have known that, and I didn't until now. It all started on a beautiful Saturday night. She was out having fun, living life, you know, doing what I do. One of my friends was like, yo, there's throw up in the elevator. He came to visit me, and he was like, yo, there's throw up in the elevator. It's a fucking mess. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, it's a drunk girl outside your door. I don't know. So I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on in Bmore? So I look out and Slob Kebab is there. And I'm just like, what is going on? So right away, she's just not interested in seeing me. She's just like, close your door, mind your business. If I was drunk throwing up, I would probably be the same way too. So I was like, okay, all right, whatever. Go on about my time, blah, blah, blah. I keep hearing noises, and I keep hearing someone being a little bit loud, maybe on the phone, arguing, lost, I don't know. Look out again. Homegirl is still there. So I'm like, okay, what the hell? So mind you, I already called downstairs about her. So I called downstairs again, and I'm like, yo, she's still here. She's lost. I don't know what's going on. You know, she obviously needs help. So, you know, I opened the door to let her know, like, hey girl, it's okay, help's coming. She takes that the complete wrong way. She thinks I called the cops. So she starts flipping out on me, blah, blah, blah. Who told you mind your business? So I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay, my bad. Excuse myself, close my door, whatever. She's still yelling, and she calls me white, and that's what had me fucked up. So I was like, I'm not white! And I did take a little offense to it, but I just yell out the door like, it's okay, honey, help's coming, don't worry. And she's just not having it. She's not having it whatsoever. She's angry, grabs a fire extinguisher that is outside my door and starts banging my door down. And I am just like freaking Mr. Krabs meme, just dazed, like what in the frig is going on? So I call downstairs again, and I'm like, yo, homegirl is angry, she is banging on my door, blah, 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 blah. You need to come get her. She is not having it. And so I yell, and I'm like, girl, you better get the fuck away from my door. They're coming for you. Keep messing with me. So that's one thing you don't want to tell people, now I realize, is you don't want to tell people that you called the cops, because that's going to aggravate them, you know? But also what you don't want to do is you don't want to bang on someone's door with a fire extinguisher, because the whole room is shaking. Like, the room is shaking. I'm just like, what is going on, you know? So she's just trying to bang my door down. And I'm kind of like, man, maybe this like might break. So I'm not even gonna lie, I'm only 5 feet, you know? I used to be a fighter. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a really sweet, kind-hearted person. I know someone's watching this like, you know, the fuck she ain't. But I was like not prepared at all. I'm calling downstairs, and I'm just like, yo, she's banging. Everything's like, you know, she's gonna break this fucking door down. So she's like, don't worry, cops are coming, blah, blah, blah. So I tell her, I'm like, girl, you're gonna wanna skedaddle because the cops are coming. So she gets fucking pissed that I call the cops. She starts kicking, She's banging down even harder than she was before. Like, everything is shaking. The mirror is like shaking. And the cops supposed to take a while to get here because she's already gone by the time they get here. She's already gone and everything, the cops didn't get here yet. Never mind. Rewind. The woman from downstairs, the receptionist, came up. Homegirl's already gone. So she's like, I don't see anybody. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, of course, because it took you fucking 15 minutes to get up here. So by the time receptionist comes up, she's gone. So I'm like, whatever, I'm hungry. I've been working all day. I'm like exhausted. So I'm like, you know what? Let me order some food, see what Baltimore cuisine's all about. Already pissed because there's not a lot of vegan options. So my ass is low-key starving. And I wait a couple minutes. It's quiet now. She tells me, you know what? Homegirl's gone. She's probably just drunk somewhere, So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna check into the game. I wasn't even tripping. I was like, all right. And I mean, it's Baltimore, so I guess it's really terrible at night. So it's really dangerous. So I figured the cops are probably handling some other shit. They're probably not even gonna come, especially if the girl already left. Especially like, oh, there's a girl banging on a door. No one was hurt yet or anything. So I didn't think anything of it. So I'm like, all right. Now, I ain't no pussy, all right? Anybody will tell you I am not no fucking pussy. But, mind you, I travel alone, okay? I don't have anything on me. I have money on me. And not no 100, 200. I got money. So I was like, you know what? Let me just peek out the thing. So I'm peeking out the little thing. Not seeing nobody. So I'm like, you know what? My food's been down there for a minute or two. I'm gonna want Uber to fucking take off of my shit. I'm gonna go downstairs and get it. As soon as I open that door, I am attacked. Just full on fucking ambushed. And I am just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I was not prepared, I will be honest. I really didn't think it was that deep, Yeah, me and her were fighting and stuff, or not even fighting, just a minor argument, mainly because she called me white. But, it wasn't that deep at all to where I would assume that I would be attacked like that. It was just so bizarre. So anyways, I don't know, I think she just grabs me, or I want to say she just punches me first and then grabs me. But all I know is my ass is being, my 5-foot self is just being thrown around, and I am just shooketh. My ass is being thrown around. And what I'm really grateful for though is that she completely forgot about that fire extinguisher. Like, it was sitting right there the whole time. She could have easily grabbed that and that would have been the first thing she would have hit me with. My ass would have been done. Like, done for at that point. So she's just throwing me around, and the crazy part is no one's there to break it up. So we're basically just wrestling at this point. I'm just trying to like stay up. I know I've been in enough fights when I was younger to know never get on the ground. So I'm just making sure I am standing and I am just not gonna be thrown on the ground and I'm not gonna be on the floor. And I'm just making sure that she is not gonna get on top of me at any point. So we're over here wrestling, blah, blah, blah. And it feels like it went on for 10 minutes, but it probably only went on for 5. But we're just to the point where we're both tired, She was probably out all night. I've been working all day. So we're just tired at this point. And we just have each other by each other's hair. And it's just like, you let go. No, you let go. No, you let go. No, you let go. Then finally, she's like, you know what? Let's let go at the same time. Ain't nobody was gonna let go. Like, let's be honest, no one was gonna let go. So we're just there. And I know that this is not gonna go smoothly. So, because whenever one of us kind of is like gonna give up, the other one will start hitting. We'll start hitting again. And she got me good one time because we both were holding on and she just went from the bottom. And I think that's how she got this eye. Just, bah! And I was like, fuck, we can't keep doing this. So I'm looking around the room and I'm walking, because I was gonna go downstairs and tip my Uber Eats. So I have money, I have my wallet, which has a decent amount of money in it. I have my mask, which is on the floor. My slides are on the floor. My room key. I have 2 cell phones. Both cell phones are on the floor. And all I'm thinking is like, let this bitch get a hold of one of my phones, cash app herself all this money. Like, I was just thinking the worst fucking thing. Let me find my stuff. So I'm mapping out where everything's at, and I'm kind of getting ready to just kick her and then grab my stuff and get into my room. Low-key, I'm proud of myself because I did that shit successfully. I just kicked her with all my might, pretty much right in the pussy, if not the pussy stomach area. And I leave my slides and I just grab my cell phone, my wallet, and my room key. And you know, sometimes hotel room keys be fucking up and you're just like, go. It didn't at this point. It just opened right away. I get into my room, I close the door, and she's, you know, gets up or whatever, and she's banging on my door again. By the time she's banging on my door and everything like that, it's probably another maybe 5 minutes. It wasn't that long this time because she wasn't successful the first time. So she knows her banging on the door with the fire extinguisher is not going to do anything. So she kind of gives up pretty quick. She's just talking shit at the door. I'm briefly talking shit back, but I'm more just telling her like, girl, get on, like, get the fuck on, like. And I'm mad because my food, everyone knows Uber Eats is gonna leave, you know. Luckily, he left my food downstairs with the front desk because he realized it was a hotel. But I was like concerned about my food this whole time. I'm like, I'm just fucking hungry. Gotta work, gotta do what you gotta do. So I was just checking it up. A couple minutes pass, she gets away from my door. It's quiet. I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, what the fuck happened? I'm fucked up. Like, it didn't look this bad. This looks terrible now that it got all purple. But this right here, this shit right here, mind you, it's been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been about 5 days. So mind you, this was like out here. Like, it was out. It was out. Right here, I had like a big old knot, probably like a baseball. I wouldn't, like a golf ball. It was, I'm being dramatic. It was like a golf ball. I had a knot right here, and then I had a knot like back here. And back here, I think she just pulled out so much hair that like I was bleeding because I have scabs. Like, I have random little scabs. She leaves my door. The cops finally get here fucking after 30 minutes. But I get it. They probably heard like it was just this crazy drunk girl banging on someone's door, and they're probably like, Baltimore, normal shit. It took them about like 30 minutes or so. I mean, who knows how long we were fighting, because it felt like fucking 10 minutes, but it could have just happened so quickly and it just felt longer than it was. But so they take a while to get there. And as soon as they get there, they're kind of like, are you okay? Do you want to go to the hospital? I ain't no bitch. So I was like, I ain't going to no fucking hospital. And I don't talk to cops, first off. So I was already not really excited that they were in my room or anything. I was just like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? So they're just kind of like jolting down what happened or whatever. And then they're like, you know what? We got another call from this hotel. The same thing, a girl, you know, assaulting people. She's on the 5th floor. Do you want to talk to her? And maybe you guys, you know, see if the descriptions match up. You guys are probably talking about the same person. And I'm thinking, oh my God, homegirl is just going around attacking everybody. Bitch. We get up to the floor and it's her. She called the cops on me, painting me to be the aggressor. And so I guess I defended myself pretty well because she had some marks and some knots on her face or whatever. So the cops are just confused as fuck. They're like, was this just a fight and you guys just like what? And I'm like, it was not just a fight. Like, I had been calling about this bitch. And so the receptionist is with the cops and I'm like, tell them. And she's like, yeah. She knew me because I've checked in. She's been seeing me around the hotel or whatever, and I'm super friendly, you know. And so she knows me, and she was just like, oh yeah, she's been here. She checked in before her. She had called multiple times and stuff like that about her just being drunk and, you know, thrown up and intoxicated. But, you know, neither one of us thought that it was gonna get to the extent of what it was, you know. So the cops are kind of confused, and they're just like, do you guys know each other in any ways? It's like over a boy or anything like that. I'm like, fuck no, fucking fight over it. Unless that's daddy, like, you might have to die. But that's for another story. So I'm just like, none of this is true. And he was like, well, she's saying that you were walking past and you spit on her because of COVID. That's illegal and all this stuff. And I'm just like, why on earth would I just spit on this woman? Like, what? I don't know, but maybe she thought I was gonna like press charges or something like that. I really don't know what exactly. Yeah, so the cops are kind of confused. They're just like, who's the aggressor, whatever. They pretty much deem her the aggressor because I'm a little bit more beat up than she is. And luckily I had called the receptionist downstairs, so she knows the tea already. So they were like, yeah, she's the aggressor, whatever. She gets kicked off, banned from Hilton, whatever. They file a police report, and that's about it. I'm pretty much checking into the game. I'm not gonna press charges or anything like that. It's not necessary. I'm okay. I didn't get any, you know, bones broken. The worst part about it was that I had to cancel 2 photo shoots that I really, really wanted to do, and that was what I was ultimately really sad about. But ultimately, it was still a good trip. I went, made my money, came back. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Just wanted to get the story straight because everyone thinks for some reason I was attacked by a man, and that I would for sure press charges on. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't live in Baltimore, so it just seemed like a lot to deal with. I'm like, I'm not gonna have to, like, I don't know what goes into pressing charges on somebody. I've never called the cops on somebody. So I don't know if I would have to fly back and deal with that. I don't know if there's court or if I have to serve. I don't know, but it's actually healing up pretty well. This was like really swollen, and like this eye was kind of like squinted, but looks way worse than it is. It doesn't hurt. Grateful that, you know, it could have been way worse. She was threatening me that her boyfriend had a gun upstairs and that, oh, good luck, you're not gonna be able to leave the hotel now, you're gonna leave in a body bag. Like, she was just talking out her ass or whatever. So thankfully it wasn't anything worse. I hope my mom doesn't see this video because I haven't told her anything about it, and I'm just gonna avoid seeing her. That's what happened to me. Yeah, ladies, we gotta be safe. Traveling alone is scary. I've learned now, I'm just gonna mind my business. If I see somebody drunk, I am not gonna try to help. If I hear somebody yelling outside my door, I am not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be like, okay. And I'm just gonna mind my business because that was not necessary at all. I'm pretty, so I don't, you know, I can't be having this on my face. So yeah, ladies, be safe, get strapped, and you know, we'll have some more story time. So like and subscribe. I travel a lot and crazy shit is happening all the fucking time. So, well, I mean, not crazy to where this extent, but you know, so I'll probably start dropping some travel vlogs or something. But yeah, so leave in the comments how bad you feel for me and how pretty I still look. Thanks, bye.